What's going on, guys? Ben here, Enos Tech, and today we're taking a look at OCPC's ICE 240 Air CPU cooler. Now, the name 240 is going to come because it comes with two 120mm fans included. Now, this CPU cooler features a black and gold design, as we can see here on the front. As you'll see, there's a ring on the front of the fan that has gold on it, and then there's also a ring down the frame of the fan in the middle that has that same gold reflective on it. Now, it looks quite nice. Obviously, if you're going for like a black and gold color theme, it's going to be hard to beat this, especially for an air cooler. So with that being said, let's go ahead, take a closer look at the box and what comes inside. So before we open it, just a quick look at the box. As you can see, a nice image of the cooler itself, dual fans on it, nice black and gold look. Move around, another image. On the back, we're going to have our full list of specifications and features. Obviously, it's going to go through the compatibility, the dimensions, how many heat pipes, fan dimensions, and all of that. So you can go ahead and double check that it's compatible and will fit where you need it to. So enough of that though, let's go ahead, open this bad boy up. As we're starting to see, OCPC take a bit of care and pride in their packaging. Now, for products that are a bit more on the affordable side, it's nice to see them take that extra step. And it says, "We enhance performance" there. Please register your product there. Boom, nice and simple. We can open that up. See, the cooler is nice and secure in there. It comes with the fans already on it, if we can get it out. Yep. There's the cooler, and here is our accessories box. We'll go ahead, we'll put this just to the side for a moment. And let's see what comes in the accessory / mounting box. Now, of course, there's going to be quite a bit of stuff in here. Well, it generally is. So first off, one of the things we'll notice, this is a fan splitter. Obviously, it's 4-pin PWM, but you still can connect it if you've only got the 3-pin stuff. But obviously, 4-pin PWM, so you can control the speeds of your fans or your BIOS or software or whatever you want to do. Connect 2 of them to one motherboard header. Boom, that's amazing. Here is going to be our short and sweet installation guide. Now, as you can see, there are instructions for both Intel and AMD, depending on what system you're going with. And it even tells you to notice which way the fans are blowing, to make sure that you're not blowing the fans together against each other, because then that would defeat the purpose of the cooler. And other than that, inside here we have, there are a couple of screws which are going to screw this down here onto these mounting brackets. We're going to have both Intel and AMD mounting brackets. The 2 screws to screw down the cooler to the mounting brackets, a small tube of thermal paste, thermal grease, whatever you want to call it, and of course this is going to be the back plate needed for some of our systems, mostly the Intel ones. As you can see, well, you might not be able to see, but I can. It actually goes ahead and tells you right on each one where you need to be. So top click is for 11.5 X ones, then you got 1700 and 1366. So you can mount this on various different Intel sockets as well as the supported AMD sockets. Now, if we move that out the way, just a quick look at the power supply, pardon me, a quick look at the CPU cooler itself. Now, obviously, the fans are already installed. This is just a to pack it better, make sure things arrive in good condition. You will need to remove these when installing them, but obviously the clips are already on. They come off nice and easy, and boom, as you can see, the fan is gone. Now, we've got part of our OCPC logo there in the middle, the nice reflective gold trim around the side, which is also on this side as well. Back of the fans, nice and black. Little label there with the gold on it, but the black cable all the way through. So these really do look nice. There is, of course, a few rubber pads on each one of these. They're on both sides. This is going to make sure, well, not make sure, but it's going to stop it from vibrating against the heatsink and making more noise than needed. Obviously, it will still make some noise. As you can see, this is the exhaust fan. So the other fan in the configuration OCPC had it would have been pushing the air through, and it will come out this side, blow out this side, and if you've installed it correctly, blow the air out of the back or the top of your PC case rather. Taking that off, we've got a standard heatsink. Obviously, OCPC have gone and added the nice logo to the top, kind of embezzled, embossed, whatever you want to call it, with the 4 gold screws holding it on. You could essentially take those off and move it and just have the heatsink, but I think it looks nice. It obviously fits in very well with the fan color scheme. And yeah, OCPC have done a great job. These fins are nice and thick. They're not, a lot of times you feel like you could just bend the fins by doing that. These are not flimsy at all. They're quite nice. We've got 4 U-shaped heat pipes that are going to offer us a direct contact. Direct contact means that that is actually part of the heat pipe there that is going to touch the CPU cooler. The heat pipe is not just attached to the block like we see in some cases. So on this one, the CPU will dissipate the heat directly to the heat pipes that will hopefully come up the fins, and then the fans will go ahead and exhaust that out of your case. And I mean, that is pretty much it. It's an air cooler. It's quite simple. However, it does look quite nice. It's got a great black and gold theme going on. So if you're looking for that, this may be for you. And again, yeah, I mean, that really is pretty much it for the ICE 240 air cooler from OCPC. As always, thank you guys for watching, and please stay tuned in the future for more content.